Up next on Lion TV, Linus explains some of the changes with the bell schedule, Lily with an update on the Razorbacks,
and me, Fiona Donaire, to tell you if those fall temperatures are setting in. All that and more, Lion TV starts now. I'm Sophia Neighbors with this week's updates and news.
And I'm Lexi Farron. Welcome back to another episode of Lion TV. Let's get started with some of those announcements.
Searcy will be hosting their first ever homecoming dance in over 30 years, this Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. in the school cafeteria. There is a $10 entry fee. Your attire will be dressy casual or semi-formal. The dance will be for 9th to 12th graders. There is also a dress code, and that will be a two-piece dresses no more than 2 inches between top and skirt, no excessive exposure of the neckline. Dresses/skirts length must not be less than mid-thigh. Slits must be no higher than mid-thigh. No transparent material, and guys should wear collared shirts, slacks, or dress pants.
Parent Night for Seniors will be held Thursday, October 13th from 6 to 7 p.m. at SHS in the study hall room.
FAFSA Parent Night for Seniors will also be held November 2nd from 6 to 7 p.m. and will also be at SHS in the study hall room.
If you turn 16 years old prior to September 1st, you should have received a second meningitis immunization. A list of all students not compliant with Arkansas immunization requirement has been given to Mr. Landers. If you need to schedule an appointment, please provide a copy to the nurse.
Each high school has different changes for this year, with Searcy High School being one of them.
With one of those changes is the new bell schedule, but lucky for us, Linus Bowman has more information on those changes.
Students returning to Searcy High have observed some noticeable changes throughout the school, such as longer days and locked doors. But these new changes are here to keep us safe. The reason all the doors are locked is to keep everyone safe and prevent intruders from entering.
In my opinion, some of the doors shouldn't be locked while others should. For example, one of the sides of the building is sometimes locked and sometimes open, and it's kind of inconvenient since some students usually go there, and when it's locked they wouldn't know where to go to.
Extended school hours open up more opportunities for 3-day weekends and shortened weeks. A student's motivation could possibly improve because of the extension.
The longer days make me a little bit tired, but I like having the doors locked because that's a safety measure. If you don't have to come as many days, then it's easier to be here. So I think that will help students.
I think the extended school days would help people learn a lot better since they would have more time to work. What I think about the cell phone policy is pretty fair because we usually have it the most out when we are at lunch. And in the classroom we should be even working, we should even have the phone out.
A common misconception is that some of these rules have never been in place before. Many of these new rules were not enforced after COVID restrictions were put in place.
A lot of the things that are in place, like where you can go in the mornings and the stricter phone rules, were actually in place before COVID. Things just got loosened up over COVID, so people that have been here a while, we're back to what we knew as normal from before.
It appears that students are adapting well to these new changes. Now let's send it back to the news desk.
Wow, I didn't know there were so many effects with the new changes here at the high school.
Yeah, I know. There's been so many changes over this past year.
Moving on to national news. An Arkansas man charged with fatally shooting a man visiting a patient at a Little Rock area hospital pleaded not guilty Thursday to capital murder and aggravated assault. A judge set bond at $500,000 for Raymond Levitt, 24, during a brief video arrangement. Levitt was arrested Wednesday in the shooting death of Leighton Whitefield.
Days after Hurricane Ian carved a path of destruction from Florida to the Carolinas, the dangers persisted and even worsened in some areas. It was clear that the road to recovery from this monster storm will be long and painful. But Ian isn't done yet. With Ian going up to Virginia with a flood warning along the coast of Virginia, who knows when Ian will be done.
Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, responded publicly on Monday to the biggest protest in Iran in years, breaking weeks of silence to condemn what he called rioting and accused the United States and Israel of planning the protests. The unrest, ignited by the death of a young woman in custody of Iran's morality police, is flaring up across the country for a third week, despite government efforts to crack down.
Hey Sophia, I wonder if it's sweater season yet.
Me too. It's been chilly the past weeks, but I bet Fiona has the answer to that.
I'm Fiona Donaire, and here are your weather updates. So today we'll have a high of 84 with it being sunny and a 4% chance of rain. Winds traveling east-northeast at 5 miles per hour, our humidity at 41%, and our sun rose today at 7:04 a.m. On to tonight. We'll have a low of 53, clear skies, and a 4% chance of rain, with winds traveling south-southwest at 4 miles per hour and our humidity at 64%, and our sunset will be at 6:45 p.m. On to the almanac. For the last 7 days, our highs have been 84 and our low has been 49, with our monthly average of precipitation at 4.13 inches and our month-to-date at 0.00 inches. On to the 5cast. Thursday, we'll have a high of 90, a low of 58, and a 1% chance of rain. Friday will be partly sunny with a high of 80 and a low of 48 and a 2% chance of rain. Saturday will be sunny with a 72 high, 46 low, and a 0% chance of rain. Sunday will also be sunny with 75 as our high, 50 as our low, and a 1% chance of rain. Monday will be partly sunny with 82 as our high, 53 as our low, and a 2% chance of rain. Looks like we're still in that in-between weather.
I wish it would cool down soon.
Me too. But man, I'm hungry. What's for lunch, Lexi?
Today for lunch we'll be having cheese pizza, cheeseburger, crispy chicken sandwich, berry parfait, boneless chicken wings, macaroni cheese, and milk.
Wow, Lexi, that sounds delicious. Make sure to thank our lunch ladies for their amazing hard work. Now it's time for our trivia question in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month. What precious delight can be traced back to Aztec and Mayan culture? Wait until the end of the episode to find out the answer.
Hey Sophia, did you see the Honks game on Saturday?
I did not, but I bet Lily has some inside information about the game.
Good morning, Cersei High. I'm Lily Lindsay. Let's hear some sports updates to kickstart this Wednesday. In local sports, the Cersei Lions lost their game 35-56 against El Dorado this last Friday. Our homecoming game this Friday is a conference game against the Marion Patriots. The Patriots have a 3-2 ranking and the Lions have a 1-4 ranking. The Cersei Lions and Lady Lions tennis team has their conference tournament in Jonesboro October 4th and October 5th. Both the Lady Lions and Lions have a perfect 13-0 in the regular season and a perfect 12-0 in conference. Be sure to congratulate them as you see them and wish them luck today. Moving on to national sports, LSU won against Auburn 21-17. The Arkansas Razorbacks took a tough loss against Alabama 26-49. KJ Jefferson got 155 yards in the last game, sending the Razorback fans into a frenzy. Alabama had 10 penalties and Arkansas with 6. In the MLB, the New York Mets lost against the Atlanta Braves 3-5. Center fielder for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo, had 4 at-bats and 1 home run. He totaled 572 at-bats in his last season. Games to look forward to include the Cardinals and Pirates game and the Cubs and Red game tonight. The Braves are expected to win, but both teams have been on high losing streaks, so the game could really swing either way. That's all the sports updates I have for you today, Cersei. Hope that everyone has a great rest of their Wednesday and enjoys their homecoming. Now, let's send it back to Sophia and Lexi at the news desk.
Thanks for all the sports updates, Lily. Now to answer our trivia question. The answer is chocolate. That looks like that's all the time we have for you today, Cersei. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cersei High Lion TV.
And follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and on Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Sophia Neighbors.
And I'm Lexi Farron. See you Friday, Cersei.